Hello teacher, we are the team number 6. We are composed from my partner, Lucero Evangelista, Rosa Guillermo Jerónimo, Miguel Ángel Padilla Arroyo, Héctor González Claudio, and server Héctor Rizolis. We are explaining what an Enigma machine. Enigma machine is all started with at the end of the First World War. An invention carried Arthur Scherbius and his friend Richard Richter created this machine in order to sell into the army and the companies of the country. In 1925, when Scherbius set out to manufacture Enigma machine, in series selling more than 300 per year. In 1926, British cryptanalysts and from different countries began to intercept messages, but without any possibility of deciphering them. In 1931, Hans Zillow Schmidt passed of the Alice documentation of Enigma, which would allow they created a replica. In December 1938, the German cryptographers increased the security of Enigma. In 1939, in Bletchley Park, home of the government School of Codes. September 1, 1939, Adolf Hitler invaded Poland. In 1940, Bletchley got a budget to turn the idea on turning into a machine the Cayenne as the first replicas of Redwhiskeys.
Easy handles supposed inviolability were the main reasons for its wide use. However, thanks to the investigation carried out by the Polish intelligence service, which in turn instructed the French and English service in the encryption system, the information contained and supposedly protected messages was finally discovered and read. This is considered as one of the causes of having been able to conclude the Second World War at least 2 years before what would have happened with its deciphering. Despite having some cryptographic weaknesses, the decryption was also facilitated by failures and procedures and used by Herman operations such as not developing continuous modifications in the encryption and addition handling and supposed inviolability were the main reasons for its wide use. However, thanks to the investigations carried out by the Polish intelligence service, which in turn instructed the French and English service in the encryption system, the information contained in the supposedly protected message was finally discovered and read. It is considered as one of the causes of having been able to conclude the Second World War at least 2 years before what would have happened without its deciphering. Despite having some cryptographic weakness, description was also facilitated by failures of producers and used by Herman operators such as not developing continuous modifications in the encryption, in addition to the capture by the Allies of tables of deciphered and the machine's twin selves.
The Arrow machine metrical was considered of several connected together. Its rotor of the circular disc, 26 electrical contacts of each phase, one for each letter of the alphabet. Each one seeded contact of connected or wired to a different contact of the opposite proceeded. For example, in the particular rotor contact number 1 of the one phase might connected with contact number 14, when the other phase and contact number 5 of the one phase with number 22 of the other. Each of the 5 rotors provided with the Enigma machines was wired in the different way, and the rotors used via the German Army have different wiring the commercial model. In this machine, there were in the most versions 3 slots to accommodate the rotors. Also, of the rotors fitted in the corresponding slot, so that their output contacts were connected in both contacts. Some process with the opposite direction and be different route. The existence of the reflector differentiates the Enigma machine from the encrypted machines of the era based of rotors. This element, which was included in the first versions of machine.
The Enigma machine was the name of a rotor machine that allowed it to be used both to encrypt and decipher messages. It was patented in 1980 by the German company Scribus and Writer, co-founded by Arthur Scribus, who had purchased the patent from Dutch inventor, and it was put on sale in 1923 for commercial use. In 1926, the German Navy it was adopted for military use, and shortly after its use was extended to the other German armed forces. Its use being extended before and during the Second World War.
The code Enigma we had to describe is as follows. Enigma type is 3. Unkerswassle is letter B. Walzenlage is 1 first and 3 or third. Rings de lungs is A, U, and T. And Grundersjung is I, C, and O. Okay. The letters, the message is son is A, T, M, A, C, U, B, Y, W, J, A, N, P, H, Q, O, M, B, B, H, P, E, H, T, N, F, M, Z, U, G, X, L, Q, B, S, G, A, K, I, F, E, L, O, Z, W, and T, H, and P. The message is solo la imaginación es más importante que el conocimiento. And the second message, our message in code is a follow. A main choice a slab obeys is encoded in tape M3 con letter B, and the message encoded is CANUSVGBPMEGOUC and AQPC and H. And main choice slab obeys, and then thank you.
Check.